Hey YouTube, welcome to the video. We're going to be reacting to a video today. A video on the Suicide Squad. Hold on, wait a minute. You mean you're not going to be playing me? Not for this video. I'll play you later or something. There's nothing really for me to do. You have all the weapons. No, you need to play me now. Hold on, I have all the weapons I want. Besides Vex. Get Vex now. I don't have a fire team to grind it out with me. LFG, they never stick around. And that's kind of a toss up on teammates. Are you just gonna sit there? Yeah, you've been playing me a lot, so I have nothing to say. True. Why are you watching a video on this game anyways? It looks fun. Isn't it a live service game? Yeah, but if I start playing it, I'll come back to you. I always do. Yeah, you're right. After 9 years. You haven't stopped playing me. Okay then. Alright, I'll see you later then. Peace. Alrighty then. Let's get into the video. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League official story and gameplay overview. Suicide Squad Insider. You know, I like loot-based games and I don't mind live service as long as the company, you know, keeps up with the game and just doesn't abandon the game. Anthem. But yeah, this is right up my alley. Let's actually check it out. We've seen the trailer before, but this is actually them like talking about it. So let's see what's going on.
Where are we going? And who are we killing?
I'm Darius Sadigian, studio director at Rocksteady Studios.
My name is Axel Rydby, and I'm the game director here.
Eyes up, people. Let's go.
At Rocksteady, storytelling and character depth are the core DNA of our game. These are not features, but Rocksteady fundamentals. With Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we wanted to tell a new story. We wanted to expand the Arkhamverse. Coming from Batman, where it was just from his perspective, just from his lens. Now getting to see the world through the villain's eyes was really the hook for us.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
It's a story-driven game that highlights Rocksteady's experience in bringing characters to life. As a Suicide Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game to really reflect the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trigger.
We want their moves to be flamboyant, exaggerated, chaotic.
Let's make like cheap.
It looks fun. It looks so fun.
Now, our 4 members of Task Force X find themselves inside Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight,
Twice the size.
it's a battlefield. It's a place built for verticality, mobility, the unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a supervillain empowerment that we think is a totally original gameplay experience.
Is there going to be anything to do in the city though?
Into co-op and have this dynamic world where friends can come together to share an experience, or players can go solo, switching character members between missions while savoring each and every story twist.
Do you feel it? The swell of pride for what we have accomplished together.
We want to welcome you all to the first episode of our new series, Suicide Squad Insider, where we will provide a deeper look into Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Over the next few months, we'll be unpacking the game, answering your questions, and
Batman looks so cool.
as we move closer to our launch on February 2nd. We'll also cover how Rocksteady will continue to support the game and its players post-launch with a huge amount of free content.
On this episode, you're going to hear from different members of the Rocksteady team as we explore more of the game's story, the world of Metropolis, and the core gameplay experience.
The Suicide Squad. A fitting moniker.
Let's jump into it.
Okay, this is pretty cool that they're actually doing this.
Normally when you make a game in a superhero
Hopefully
universe,
Warner Brothers doesn't shut them down.
job The squad are definitely not the best people for this job. They're the only people available.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
So it gives the narrative and the gameplay a kind of frantic, slightly panicked feeling where they are trying to figure this out as they go. The Arkham games weren't gritty because Rocksteady makes gritty, dark games. They were that way because that's what suits a Batman story.
Every game we
Not wrong.
that with a similar mindset of just like, how do we enhance that experience? How do we excite players in new ways?
For the studio to try something new and stretch our legs with a shooter first and with the high, powerful traversal elements was coming out of our comfort zone somewhat, but we wanted to see what we could do to put an Arkham spin on the action shooter space.
Now get your damn gun out!
In true Rocksteady style, the cinematics are kind of the heart of our story. It's the most cinematics that we've ever done, and every one of them is crafted to perfection.
We're not just trying to do what we did before, we're making something which fits the source material that we think will make for an interesting story, but will feel different.
To introduce you to our story, let's jump into an early part of the game.
Okay.
Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency Argus, sends the team behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Hidden in an underground train station, the team finds a secret elevator.
Until we figure out where the hell we are, let's play along with Waller.
Oh, is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
So let's rob the place!
Idiot.
Through these doors lies the inner sanctum of the Justice League. Sounds very grand, doesn't it? And it is.
She's a dame who can almost make me listen to a boring PSA.
Don't touch anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Those holograms aren't actual size, Sharkman.
It's so true to the characters that they're in Hall of Justice and the first thing they think is, what can we steal?
Hey man, watch the... Ah, shit! Glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
So cool.
Miss you, Red.
I'm still okay!
Baby!
Okay.
You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility!
Where'd the shark go?
What a... Okay, he's not that dumb.
National assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, Harley Quinn, she is so fun.
Mine.
Look, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, look, perfect. If Harley Quinn was real, I'd definitely, yeah, I'd be one of her henchmen.
That, hat's not gonna get you vertical, Shark.
I can make my own way up.
Okay.
Stupid sharks can fly.
All right. New toys, load of guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
I love how like his tattoo glowed when he does it. That's awesome. Detail.
We're taking these iconic characters who don't typically traverse the way they do in our game. But that's the beauty of our storytelling. We've managed to take these unique abilities and make that an extension of their personalities.
Our power is undeniable!
We loved working with Gotham and making that a world for players to experience, and we wanted to do that with a new location.
Good to get out of that
We felt that Metropolis was the natural next step to extend that. And what better way to introduce it than through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them?
That looks really cool though. Kind of looks like a pharaoh's head.
Seeing that.
Like a skull and like a pharaoh's like
Is about fighting behind enemy.
headwear. Can't even talk.
hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location.
So you're essentially in Brainiac's backyard.
Your orders are to activate that transponder.
What the hell are those things?
And there's no civilians left. Brainiac's killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding.
No.
Corruption, the people of Metropolis have become extensions of Brainiac.
Okay, I don't like that.
Hey guys.
They should have like civilians at least like hopefully like running around or something trying to hide.
From our title and what the Suicide Squad is.
It's like it's gonna be empty.
The Justice League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac, and over the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Green Lantern. Nice. Hey, your face always looks so... What?
Harley doesn't have any innate superpowers, so to go up against these beings that have incredible strength, it's a challenge.
I'm in the middle of a recon for Brainiac.
That's who plays her.
You're talking about, you know, the all-star team of superheroes here.
King Shark,
Pay attention.
Samoan Joe. Didn't know he's a wrestler, or used to be.
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back. Outstanding. When you face off against the most iconic characters in all of superhero-dom in the Justice League, it's by many people's definition an impossible task. You're searching for stragglers, augmenting Brainiac's army. The Shark gets it.
The stakes that Rocksteady sets, the challenges they heap upon you as a player.
Time to rally up with Brainiac. Ready to make the leap?
You know immediately, like, this is the tallest task I will ever take on in a video game.
Flash! Brainiac wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind.
I like Green Lantern's design. Flash, I don't really like that much. I don't like the helmet. The helmet throws it off for me.
There's nothing more high stakes than the boss battles we have in this game.
These are gods like Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, The Flash.
So, what's the plan?
At that point, the game really opens up. We start to see players look at their weaponry and really ask the question of, like, how am I going to kill the Justice League?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. No offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
The freaking penguin?
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him.
Since Batman Arkham Knight, the Penguin is no longer confined to Gotham City. He's made a name for himself in Metropolis as the authority on anti-meta human weapons. Now, Waller wants the squad to recruit him for Argus.
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets. Setting a new recon point. Go.
At the heart of each character's playstyle is their traversal. Traversal gives the player total freedom. Every character has their own way of getting around that determines how the player moves through this world.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
Controlling a superhero character is fundamentally a power fantasy for all players. We wanted movement through the city to be fun. Just existing and moving around in Metropolis is a good time.
Metropolis is quite a normal city. Well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spent a lot of time trying to get that art direction correct, trying to get the feel for it correct. You get to see all the kind of DC lore that builds this space.
Let me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
Not just a building, it's a daily planet. You know, there's a lot we can inject into the city that makes it more than just a city.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a boomerang.
It is known for its size, its scale. Anything from the DC lore, you look at Metropolis as the city of tomorrow.
When did Penguin get out anyway?
Out. He was barely in. Money talk, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
It's just a great way for players to experience Metropolis in a new
The
way.
city looks freaking huge.
G'day, Pengo. Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what? Real slick, Shark.
Oh my god.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Traversal is at the very core of our game. You will need to be on the move and master each character's movements if you want to succeed. Harley's grapple is made to let her take advantage of the environment to quickly get out of troublesome situations. Or she can use it to quickly close the distance to introduce them to her baseball bat.
Okay.
Swinging from the background lets her circumvent the trooper's shield.
You cannot tell me this doesn't look fun.
It can also let her catapult herself into the air to shoot the corrupted from above. Now that you've seen some of Harley's combat in this scene, let's explore the rest of the squad's unique playstyles in other encounters. Captain Boomerang uses a mix between sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns.
What's cracking?
Each character has an iconic melee attack that can be used to create what we call juggle kills, and also break enemies' shields. Juggling an enemy with a melee attack means they take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs, and then close the distance to do a shield harvesting strike to get some shield back. Let's shift focus to King Shark.
Cause to celebrate!
King Shark is literally death from above, which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the character that can take the most punishment. Heavy weapons, assault rifles and shotguns, and his trusted cleavers, sickles, and combat knives for some brawling action. For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super powerful single target attack. The Suicide Strike. This one-shots any enemy hit, but it takes longer to recharge, so it's important to use it tactically. Finally, Deadshot.
See, you're low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His traversal is made to let him create his own vantage points. This works great with his weapon loadout of sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action, Deadshot relies on his iconic wrist cannons. One thing we really wanted to bring into this game was a reimagined version of the Arkham counter system, and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing Counter Shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage, some will be interrupted and then get really annoyed. Now let's take a look at Harley absolutely demolish Brainiac's forces with all these tools.
My show's all knock 'em dead material.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play as Harley or Boomerang. One of those two gonna be my go-to.
Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
Thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Suicide Squad Insider.
What? I already started, so I followed through.
In the months leading up to our launch on February 2nd, 2024, we're looking forward to sharing more details and insights about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
So we got about 3 months.
In our next episode, we'll be deep diving into more gameplay, combat mechanics, and how to take the fight to the enemy in your own unique style.
I want to tell you what happens next. Let's call it a sneak preview.
We really want players to feel like they explored all these characters that we bring to life in this DC universe.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You're starting with characters who aren't very powerful, and through the story, you're learning how to use their skills and become powerful.
We really wanted to deep dive into the RPG system.
You have your enhanced traversal, you have gunplay, you have weapons, there are upgrades and unique talents. And all of that stuff fusing together to create this kind of unique experience.
Together, we are unstoppable. Join me.
Are you kidding?
Too soon.
Okay. All right, so let's actually talk about this game, right? No, it's going to be a live service game, right? A loot-based game. Cool. I don't mind the live service. I like looters, like I said at the beginning. My thing is, first of all, is it going to be cross-play and cross-save? Okay, it doesn't have to be cross-save, but at least is it going to be like cross-play? Because I'm on PC. My cousin, my brother, they have PS5s. They like to play on PS5. So if we buy this, can we play together? That's a big thing right there. Second, the gameplay and stuff looks amazing. I'm not saying anything about the gameplay, but when we're in the open world, like they said, it's like twice as big as like, you know, Gotham City, Gotham Knight and stuff. Those cities were pretty big by themselves, and this is twice as big. I like it, but is there anything else to do in the city besides fight these Brainiac minions? Like they said, like nobody's. That's what they said. Nobody's gonna be like, no civilians gonna be running around because, you know, Brainiac's already got to him. I'm like, you should have like a few civilians like running around trying to hide, some hiding and stuff, so you actually feel like you're doing something. Like, I hope there's activities in the world that actually like make you feel like you're actually doing something. Because you know, swinging around, just killing enemies over and over at this spot, that spot, that's gonna get boring real fast, really fast. That's not gonna keep a player base. Tell you that right now. Then like, man, loot. Third thing, loot. They have to get the loot right. Now we all know that I'm a big Destiny 2 player. I've been playing Destiny 1 since like beta, since like whenever that beta was, early 2014. So it's been like 9 years since I've been playing Destiny. The two big things that keeps Destiny and Destiny 2 players keep coming back for is the loot, you know, getting that loot and just having it like randomized and everything. That's a big part and community. And you know, if this game doesn't have a community, well, I don't know what to say, but first thing they need to do is get the loot thing right. You know, it's all fine that like you have different rarities of it. You know, you got white, blue, green, you know, gold, purple, all that. But like in Destiny, like, yes, it's RMG, but you got different perks on one gun, and yeah, you don't get it right away 99% of the time, because it has like 4 or 5 perks in the different columns, and you know, you might get a roll and might want to try it out. You're like, oh no, this isn't the roll I really want, so you keep grinding for the one you really want. If this game doesn't have that, like, it's not gonna hold people's attention to you right now. And oh yeah, third thing, which this game doesn't have, PvP. That's another thing that keeps Destiny 2 players coming back. That keeps me coming back, because I'm a PvP mostly focused channel and person, because I love PvP. I'm very competitive, even though I'm terrible most of the time, especially on mouse and keyboard. If I was on controller, I'd probably be a lot better, but on the keyboard, I'm terrible. But I keep coming back if it's, you know, Destiny, for the PvP, the loot. You know, I go into PvE just to get the loot and stuff. It's just a cycle of play the game, get loot. You know, play the game, get loot. You know, that cycle, and it's just a lot that goes into it. And unlike Anthem, where they said they didn't want any mention of Destiny, hopefully they didn't do that. I hope they looked at Destiny like, okay, this is what they do right. I'm not talking about with micro transactions or anything like that. I'm talking about gameplay wise. People need to start looking at Destiny and see why people keep playing. The formula for you is right there. Stop ignoring it. Just look at it and try to improve on it. Okay? That's to the developers. Anyways, I like how the game looks so far. I'm concerned in some areas, but this is like the first insider thing, so we'll get more looks at it. So with that said, whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a good day or night. Peace.